this is Avijit Nandi Majumdar with you once again with a very interesting topic. There are a lot of bombshells which are on your way. Today we are going to discuss very different kind of scenario with a very different kind of doctor. She's effervescent, she's lively, she's ever smiling and she's ever jumpy. Dr Gauri Kumra.
নমস্কার অভিজিৎ,
আপনাকে আমাদের শোতে স্বাগত। Let me see how you speak in Bengali.
খুব ভালো লাগলো তোমার সঙ্গে এত বহু বছর ধরে আজকে দেখা করা। I am elated, I am happy that our love remains the same.
Absolutely. See, some in between from Bengali switching to English. So I started off with English. That's a better deal, I guess. So first thing that I really wanted to ask you, for a very long time it's crosses my mind, not only to our mind, but in the mind of a lot of our viewers, is that now when you go for delivery, people come to you, people come to doctors. That's what the feedback that we got, that we need a particular day and a particular time according to the horoscope.
Yes.
And they want the doctors to cater the delivery according to that time and phase.
Right.
Directed by astrology. A, whether it is true. B, if it is true, then how safe and how feasible this is.
I am dead against Google Baba and Jyotshi Baba. Jyotshi Baba সত্যি কি জানে কোন সময়ে জন্মালে ভালো হবে? And we have been told to come at 2 in the morning because the Jyotshi has said 2 o'clock এ জন্মালে বাচ্চাটা খুব ভালো হবে এবং ছেলে হবে। এইবার যদি বাচ্চাটা মেয়ে হয়ে যায় তখন তো বিপদ। সো আমাদের ওদের ওটিতে নিয়ে গিয়ে দেখাতে হয় that say it's a female child. So I don't think it is relevant to believe the Jyotish. বাট তোমরা যদি মাকে আচরণ বিচারণ শেখাও, ম্যানার্স, মেন্টাল হেলথ অ্যান্ড কিপ আ হ্যাপি দ্য 9 months, then I think your child is a prodigy child with a prodigy mother. Much more relevant. এই গণেশ চতুর্থীতে গণেশই জন্মাবে তো কোনো ঠিক নেই।
So this myth that the child needs to be born at a particular point of time. This is very dangerous, and you are dead against it.
It is man-made creation. ব্যবসা বাড়ানোর জন্যে জ্যোতিষের ব্যবসা বাড়ছে, আর কিছু না।
Absolutely. So this is a very interesting thing, because these days we're getting a lot of feedback on people wanting to do this, and you cannot deny the fact that a lot of doctors also are moving towards that end, isn't it?
They have to please their patients. The demand is such, if you contradict, they feel you are overriding their values.
Okay.
Myth আছে।
But then ethical practice goes for a sex in this case, isn't it?
It does. It is very difficult to explain to them if you have a girl child or if the child passes away soon after delivery. Then what do you say?
Right. So in this case, the mental health of the mother is very important. So you have been riding a campaign on mental health. So how do you improve the mental health of the mother?
আমি যা বলতে যাব, I think আমি তোমাদের সকলে রাগ পিক আপ করব, বাট বাড়িতে ফ্রেমওয়ার্ক রাখা খুব দরকার এবং স্বামী স্ত্রীর হারমোনিটা খুব দরকার। স্বামী স্ত্রী হারমোনি পর আত্মীয় স্বজনে হারমোনি রাখা খুব দরকার। সো যদি ফ্রেমওয়ার্কটা ভালো হয়, রিলেশনশিপটা ভালো হয়, তাহলে মেয়ের মাইন্ড 9 মাস ধরে চলতে পারে। বাট যদি ও গুগল বাবাকে প্রণাম করে তখনও বিপদ হয়, বন্ধু বান্ধবর কথা শোনে তখনও বিপদ হয়। She should talk to her doctor. শাশুড়ি এবং মা অনেক বছর আগে ডেলিভারি করেছে, ওরা সঠিক জানে না, মনে রাখতে পারে না কি হলো, কিন্তু দাঁ পা রাখলে ছেলে হবে, তোমার এই জায়গা ভারী হলে মেয়ে হবে, এইসবকে আমাদের ছেড়ে দিতে হবে, এটা কোনো মূল্য নেই।
How do you improve the mental health?
So by empowering our women, by communicating with our girls, and by telling them to be more confident, have the right kind of food, have the good sleeping habits, do not indulge in junk food. একটা ছোট জিনিস, তেল, বাড়িতে তেল কিংবা ঘি দিয়ে আমরা রান্না করি, এই তেলের মধ্যে যদি আমরা কিছু সিডস রেখে দিই and preserve it for 2 weeks in the dark, তাহলে ওর নিউট্রিয়েন্টস গুলো তেলে এসে যাবে, আর তুমি একটা সিজন তেল পাবে। যদি তোমার নিজের জন্য ভালোবাসা থাকলে তুমি উপায় খুঁজবে।
Correct. Correct. Absolutely on the dot. So in this case, let me ask you, like a lot of pregnant mothers, they love going to work. They love because they feel a little bored at home. So if they are on the job, if they are working somewhere,
they should
work.
They
What's
should
your
work
prescription?
till the 9th month, because তোমরা সবাই জানো অভিমন্যু যুদ্ধ নীতি শিখেছিল মায়ের পেটে, and around 10 weeks the gestation is fixed কি এই বাচ্চা জন্মাবে। অবর্ষণ হতে থাকলে তার আগে early termination হয়ে যায়, but with the pregnancy goes beyond 12 weeks, we are more or less confident that this will continue. So from 12 weeks to 20 weeks, the child learns to listen to the mother's heartbeat. That is the first communication. Then from 28 weeks, the child can hear the father's sound. And when the father, and we encourage our fathers कि তোমরা হাতটা এমনি স্ক্রাব করে মায়ের পেটে রাখো, তাহলে ওই ওয়ার্মথটা চাইল্ড পারসিভ করবে। আপনারা জানেন না চিলড্রেন মাদার্স রুমে কত ইন্টেলিজেন্ট হয়। আমরা যখন ডপলার কিংবা স্টেথোস্কোপ রাখি, বাচ্চাটা সরে যায়, ও ভাবে কি শত্রু এসে গেছে। সো এই ইন্টেলিজেন্ট বাচ্চাকে আমরা সম্মান দিতে চাই না কেন? এই তো জীবিত আছে, এই তো মায়ের পেটে অন্ধকারে আছে। ইউ মাস্ট স্টিমুলেট দ্য বেবি বাই স্পিকিং melodious words, right? Polite words, not harsh words. So এই করতে করতে যখন জন্মায়, আমি ওদের লেবার রুমে গান চালিয়ে দিই, বাবা মায়ের হাত বা হাজব্যান্ড মায়ের হাত ধরে। So we give a complete family feeling to the child.
So during the last few weeks, or maybe from the time pregnancy has been detected and to the later stages, what do you suggest? Music and a lot of this.
Oh yes, yes.
And all this.
Music, and then dim light, mood light. In fact, I must share this incidents with you. My one of my patient, an IVF twin pregnancy, she started bleeding at 20 weeks. আর 20 weeks-এর যাত্রাটা তো খুব কঠিন। So 20 weeks to 28 weeks আমরা ওকে মিউজিক, বেড রেস্ট অ্যান্ড কনস্ট্যান্ট কম্প্যানিয়নশিপ দিলাম। 28 weeks-এ ওর বেশি ব্লিডিং হলো, তখন ও সিজার আমরা করলাম। সিজার করার পর বাচ্চাগুলো ওয়েটটা খুব কম ছিল, একটা ছিল 950 আর একটা ছিল 1050। and ছেলেটা হাবুডুবু করছিল because survival rate in male child is lower than female child. Yes, so the first week we put pink light for the baby to simulate the mother's womb, and we put on Mozart music. Second week we put Beethoven. The pediatrician had told us that the child should move out of the hospital in 3 months, but we could do it in 45 days. With all this assistance, by educating the parents, touch technique, smile technique, you have to give respect to the newborn.
Okay, okay. And once the child is born, and what do you suggest? What should be the next? What should one do? The parents do for the next 3 to 6 months?
Well, I do not like visitors coming and kissing the child. So it's okay, you see the child from far, মশারিটা ঝুলিয়ে দাও, because সবাই অভ্যেস আছে এসে ঠোঁটটাকে ছোঁয়া, touch technique. So this brings in a lot of nosocomial infection. So that should not be done. Our ma should have collagen. Collagen khele or body immune system will rise, and along with this she should have strawberries. Why strawberries? Because strawberries increase your cognitive power, it reduces your blood pressure, it raises your immunity. So just কান্নাকাটি করলে কি আমার গায়ে ব্যথা হচ্ছে না করে উপায়টা খোঁজো কি নিয়ে আমার ইমিউন স্ট্যাটাসটা বাড়বে, বিকজ প্রেগনেন্সির সময় ঠাকুর or nature lowers the immune status. It's a foreign body and foreign bodies are meant to be thrown. So when your immune status is low and you could be attacked by virus, bacteria, should you not have healthy food? So junk food is strongly prohibited. Going to the hotels should not be encouraged, and having seeds should be encouraged to raise the immunity.
Okay, that is from the next 3 to 6 months.
3 to 6. So that the milk secretion is good. Milk secretion ta bade jodi tumi magur macher jhol khao, মসুর ডাল খাও, সাবুদানার খিচড়ি খাও। সো তোমরা কেন ওষুধ খেতে চাও, কেন পুরনো দিদার নুস্কাগুলো কেন অ্যাপ্লাই করছো না?
Okay, so you are more into the old
concept rather than medical concept. Yeah.
Achha, how much of importance, how important it is to have mother's milk? Or there are a lot of these people think these days that their
powder milk
is more, I mean they tend to shift the baby to powder milk so that they want to come back to their own, they feel that their figure will get destroyed and they will
no, in fact their figure will be better because they lose weight, they will get all the lipoproteins out of their body. So that's a myth again. But আপনি যদি পাউডার মিল্ক দেন তাহলে বাচ্চাটা বেশি ওয়েট পুট অন করবে অ্যান্ড বাচ্চা উইল নট বি অ্যাক্টিভ। আপনি দেখবেন যত বাচ্চাগুলো পাউডার খাচ্ছে তাদের ঘাড়টাই নড়াতে পারছে না, তারা তত সতর্ক নয়। সো অ্যাটলিস্ট 4 to 6 months breastfeeding is important, and kudos to my young generation. They are very, very, very intelligent. They have breast pump, manual and automatic, and in the West girls are storing their milk for 6 months. So every 3 hours or 4 hours they are expressing milk, putting it in the pouch, and they're working women, so the pouches are there which anybody in the family can take it out and feed. And I think the newborn is also relieved because the boy or the girl doesn't have to put in the effort of sucking.
Okay, so this is an alternative method, yes, which you think is a safer
much
and
better,
much better
much
method.
better.
And since when can after the newborn baby, what should be the gestation period? When can the mother go back to work?
After 40 days. 40
That's 1.5 months.
Yeah, 1.5 months. Till she's made the child confident, snug, aware of the outside environment, then she can go.
Then she can go on.
And she should not cling to the baby, ki amar bacha. The bacha should touch many hands, move through many hands, dida, dadu. Like,
the warmth of love and affection should be there.
It should not,
that is more congenial atmosphere that you are prescribing at the moment.
Happy environment.
Happy environment is very important for the first 1 year of the child, and then later on also. Then moving away from a newborn, what these days, what are the major gynecological problems that you as a very senior doctor you are getting?
Fibroids, infertility, mental health is a very big issue at present. Girls are working and they work till 38 years of age, and of course we also have this big craze of surrogacy, IVF, embryo preservation, and even cancer has increased. So people just tend to preserve their embryos and have a baby later on. Once they are established, once they've achieved their goals, they say, now we are ready for a baby.
So this is, you think, is dangerous?
I think it's being cruel because ovum of 18, 19 or 25 is a good ovum with all the ingredients and qualities. But the more you delay, then the ovum also becomes haggard. And so also does the sperm. And of course, don't forget that anxiety crops up also. So we have ups and downs, so things can't be. And you must have heard of a disease which is now very predominant, polycystic ovarian disease and polycystic ovarian syndrome. This is related to genes, diet and lifestyle, and our children are becoming more and more sedentary, more and more video oriented, laptop oriented, mobile. So where is the workout session?
So it's very important to work out.
Oh yes, you have to sweat.
Sweat it out. So coming to that, I mean, once you're saying this is very relevant, polycystic ovary and that disease.
Yeah.
Has it increased over the years?
A lot.
And how do you prevent it?
By just educating the mother and the child. Mothers should know that yes, academic enrichment is important, but along with academic enrichment, exercise is also important. Why don't you encourage your children that you go for tuitions? You should also have a catharsis with music, with dance, with Zumba. Why doesn't the whole family do it?
Got it. So it's very important that you exercise. It's very important to stay healthy.
Yeah.
To avoid these kind of diseases.
Yes, and you must remember that there is a hormone called dopamine, which is a reward hormone. So you should encourage yourself every time you are successful, say pat pat, and dopamine comes out. This is a happy hormone. Oxytocin comes out, it's a love hormone. Syntocinon comes out, it's a meditation hormone. And endorphin should be lowered. What is endorphin? These are fear chemicals. This will elevate cortisol, and cortisol will destroy you all over. So please shun endorphins. So you have dose. D for dopamine, O for oxytocin, S for syntocinon, and endorphins go away, go away, go away.
Okay, and how do you get those hormones?
That is generated by eating, by workout, by thoughts. Thoughts give words, words give action. Taper your thoughts, do not have negative thoughts. Always charge your mind, you are good, you are better, you are the best.
So negative thoughts should be put into the back burner.
Back burner.
Absolutely. So if you have positive, if you think positive, good hormones will come out and that will fight the bad ones.
The fact is, I am 63 and I still look young because I have too much of happy hormone.
Absolutely. And lastly, we come to a very interesting thing. This is cancer.
Yeah.
So what is the latest that you see on that cancer front?
Cancer is rising, but you must be proud of our people that we have more and more cancer survivors now. Isn't it? Don't you agree to that?
Absolutely. But can you prevent that cancerous?
By being positive, positive mental attitude, PMA. Get an early diagnosis. Don't go to tantrics, don't go to 12 doctors and get yourself confused. And on the other hand, I must share one very vital patient study. Last Thursday, she was in Bombay, 32-year-old girl. She fainted in her workplace and their colleagues took her to Bombay hospital and she was diagnosed as cancer. Now, you fall sick and suddenly you're diagnosed with cancer. It's not a pleasant thing. So she called her parents and she said, I'm not going to live anymore. What do I do? So they said, come to Kolkata. all these years we would hear that go to Bombay, but this time its tune was different. Come to Kolkata. So she came on Friday night. Saturday she was with me. We did CT scan, we did him a routine test, and we found she could not tolerate a surgery. So we gave her blood, 3 bottles of Paxil along with antibiotics, and her crisis of 6.6 hemoglobin and WBC count of 25,000 came down overnight to 14,000 and 9.9 hemoglobin. So I had won half the battle, and then I was to leave for a tour, and I shifted the case to my junior, her in Tata Center, saying that all the reports are due to come on Monday, but I will not be here. So he got the reports by Wednesday, and Wednesday we found out that all what we thought was cancer was nothing but severe septicemia.
Oh my God.
Only septicemia. Look at the torture that poor girl went
Mental
through.
torture that went
and her family went through.
Absolutely.
So I would also tell the doctors, please go slow, please take your time. You know, their body is our body, and we have to be compassionate.
Absolutely, you have to be compassionate. So, right
Empathy.
from on everything, right from the newborn to a cancer patient, that was Dr. Gauri Kumra venting out her years of experience on a very happy mind. How she looks young. She gave out the secret of her age. She never told us what her age is.
Oh, I did. I said 63.
She doesn't look like 63 anyway. So, from a newborn to cancer, we heard a lot, we got educated a lot about how one should behave. Thank you for watching ANN News. Thank you for being with us, Dr. Kumra, and very, very, very many thanks for sharing those wonderful things with us.
It's a pleasure. Call me again and again, I'll answer.
Thank you for watching ANN News. Keep watching ANN News, and we'll come back to you in future. Thank you. Namaskar.
Please don't forget to subscribe our channel and also click the bell icon to get the latest updates.